In this video today, I will teach you how to be confident like a gentleman, almost like James Bond.
Mr.
Bond. James Bond.
So in this video, I will teach you how to have style, how to have manners, and how to align your personality to be a gentleman. So let's get started. Number 1, manners. It's so simple, yet very effective to make you look like a gentleman.
How do you do, Jean?
Hello.
Here, you can sit here.
Thank you.
Now, number 1, say hello when you see someone you know. It's kind of obvious, but there's some people who actually are very ignorant and not so confident that forget to just say hi to someone. You see someone walking by or you know them, just say hello or, what's up, But like, hey, what's up, bro? Or stab them up, or a nice, firm, strong hand like that, And it's very simple, yet many forget to do it. Now, you also have to have good eye contact. When you're talking to someone in a conversation or anything, make sure you have good eye contact. It makes you seem very formal, and it makes you seem like you actually care and are actually engaged in the conversation. So make sure you keep eye contact with the person you're speaking to, direct eye contact and stuff. It'll make you seem more confident and more respectable. Another thing is, say thank you when you receive anything. If anyone ever gives you, a sort of assistance in anything or opens a door for you, make sure you say thank you. It's very effective. It makes you seem like a good person, and it's just part of having good manners. And going back to the topic about when you see someone, I want you to don't be ignorant, okay? When you see someone you kind of know or haven't spoken to a while, I don't want you to go on your phone and then just try to avoid them. No, that is not being a gentleman with confidence. A gentleman with confidence wouldn't even pull out his phone. He would face the person he kind of knows or doesn't really talk to that much anymore and just hit him with a little nice, or just a nice little, or just a little smile. It shows your confidence and it shows how you're not afraid to engage with others. Very effective. Now, last one. This is a bonus. If you're a very confident gentleman, this is for all my, very dedicated and confident gentlemen who want to actually have good manners. You could do this as well too, but it's holding the door or opening the door for someone. All right, when you're just walking, to school or to any, convenience store or anything, if you have lots of manners and you're a gentleman, you'll open the door for the person, whoever is coming in, girl, guy, whatever. You open the door for them. That'll be one of the top tier things you can do to have great manners. It'll make you seem like a gentleman. The person will thank you, and you'll feel good about yourself. Confident gentlemen have good manners, and I want you to understand that. Fair one, style. I want you to keep it simple. All right. The type of style I like is old money. And old money dresses very simple clothes, lots of button-up shirts, sweaters, lots of layering, very basic shoes, accessories. I don't have any on me, but some nice simple rings and all this other stuff, and nice chains. But if you want to have good style like a gentleman, I highly recommend you stop wearing them shirts that have big logos on them. It's like too much. It doesn't look classy and it doesn't look like you are a gentleman, So I highly recommend you buy, a nice pair of dress shoes or basic pair of white or black shoes, or maybe buy, some basic jeans or some basic pants, a little bit baggy, loose fit. Also buy some nice basic colored shirts, white, black, gray, whatever. I kind of want to get you guys out of that, trying to buy clothes that are like have so much color on them and all that stuff. You're not 11 anymore, bro, okay? You're not going to wear shirts that say mommy's boy anymore. I want to get you out of that space and, help you start dressing like a man, like a real gentleman, you know, and actually dress formal and respectable, okay? So do that. And I want you to also remember that Tom Ford once said that dressing nice is a form or a sign of respect. So next time you put on a fit, I want you to just understand that dressing nice is a sign of respect. So if you dress well, you know, you're kind of demonstrating respect to yourself and to others. The third, personality. Now, a confident gentleman personality is filled with confidence and the way they speak, act, and talk. So you want to learn how to, you know, be a gentleman with confidence, you know, almost like, you know, Scarface or, you know, James Bond or all those, you know, 90s classical gentlemen. Well, one of the things they all possess is they speak directly. They speak directly and confident. Most of the men you see that are very confident are very direct and confident when they speak. So I want you to not stutter at all. So I want you to speak directly. If you have a question or you want to talk to somebody, speak directly. Don't waste your time, because people's times are precious, and your time as well. It's very precious, and it's a lot of value, and it costs money. Or actually, time does not come back. So your time is money, so you can't lose it or you can't waste it. Second, have good posture, bro. Stand up straight. You know, it's very formal. That's a sign of respect. You're not going to go into a gathering with your hunched back. You want to have good posture. It's very important. And number 3 is speak loud and clear. You know, don't speak softly like, hey, may I? No. I want you to speak loud and confidently, okay? That will make you stand out, and it will make you more of a confident gentleman, okay? And last one is have charisma. You know, don't be that, you know, quiet guy. Sure, I mean, if you don't like speaking, sure, that's totally fine. But if you want to be a bit more confident, put yourself out there, have a little charisma. You know, make a little jokes, laugh at little stuff, yada, yada. But you have to know when to draw the line, okay? You don't want to, you know, be too charismatic. You don't want to be too much of a clown if you have too much charisma, okay? So find a go to mean, all right? These are all the 3 things you need to be a more confident gentleman, okay? And if you want any more real tips and, you know, one-on-one coaching by me, make sure to join my private community, link below. You know, I teach men how to empower their confidence and be confident in all aspects of life and build self-confidence, all right? What are you waiting for, bro? After you watch this video, I want you to implement all these steps that I just taught you and implement them into your life, all right? Don't wait, bro. You know, don't sit this video and not actually take action. Take action, bro, all right? Start being a confident gentleman today. Don't wait, all right? You want to be that guy who just procrastinates and never gets anything done, all right? I want you to be a confident gentleman, all right, bro? Hope this video helps, bro. And remember, I believe in you, but God believes you more. See you later.